Mm. What going on? What going on? What going on? How everybody doing this morning? It's a good Monday morning. Hope all is well. Um, Hope everybody had a good 4th of July weekend. Got full of that barbecue, pops and firecrackers, all that good shit. Me, I stayed in the house and got high. What I do on the regular. Oh, but I'm glad everybody's good this Monday morning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the building, hit that like button, hit that share button, you know what I'm saying? Tell somebody to put their eyes on your boy. And also, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get 1,300 before the end of the year. It's a small number to some, but it's a big number to me, so help your brother out. And also, I'm trying to get monetized by the end of the year, so you know what I'm saying? Watch me, comment, do all that good shit. I'm trying to get my hours up. And yeah, I'm still working on the book. I'm working on the book still. And I think it's coming out. I think it's coming out great from what I can recollect and trying to word it in financial terms. Since everything is transactional now, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to help y'all guys out, but I'm also, I'm an agent of chaos to some. So just like I'm writing this book to help brothers out, best believe Best believe it's one in the chamber. If I'm writing one for the men to get better, it's one in the chamber. I'm gonna write one for the women to get better. I mean, hey, yeah, and it's just in the name of business. It ain't even got nothing to do with It's just strictly business. It ain't got nothing to do with loyalty. Nah, I'm just talking. Hey, but if the demand be high enough, you know what I'm saying, who would I be not to supply the demand? If enough, like I said, it's the first book is still in the works and it's coming along good. You know what I'm saying? And it's just to sum up what I've been writing so far. It's basically telling you guys, men that y'all more in of and have a gambling mentality. Y'all have a gambling problem more than an investment problem. To sum up the first three chapters, you know what I'm saying? Men have more of a gambling problem than an investment problem. You know what I'm saying? And it's starting to show. That's all I can say right now. A lot of men have gambling problems. And if you pay attention to my content over the past 2 years, I've said this numerous times. It's like, men willing to gamble. Nah, no link, Queen. No link. I'm doing verticals for me and the Queen. But I'm doing verticals for me and the Queen. While I'm trying to write this book too. So, but yeah, like I said, in the first three chapters, this is basically summing up is that niggas, y'all got capital, y'all, and when I say capital, I ain't just talking about money, even though that's part of your capital. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of men that waste a lot of capital on low value women and complain about the low value women not want to act right. So just me using what I learned from research, watching stock shows and shit like that, following stock channels. Yeah, y'all have a gambling mentality. It's like going to casino and going to the casino and gambling and asking the casino to act right so you can win. But you going down there rolling the dice and spinning the wheel and the one arm bandits and shit like that. and then you ask the casino to give you some money after you done spent all your money. That's the type of shit niggas be on when it come down to dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit is. So it's coming along good. And yeah. But anyway, y'all still drinking my coffee, getting my day started, just got out the shower. Trying that Dr. Squatch, you know what I'm saying? I always said Dr. Squatch was always on my to try list. So I went to Target. What was it? Did I go? No, it was Saturday. I went to Target Saturday. Me and my wife went to Target Saturday. And I need to get some more household shit anyway. So I saw the Dr. Squatch. They had a little section. So I ended up buying me and my son some Dr. Squatch. So I just got through trying it. Yeah, it made my skin feel soft and all natural ingredients and shit like that. It just was $13 a bottle for body wash. Yeah. But one thing about life is, like they say, money can't buy you love, but money can buy you love. If this is what you value, then your money can pay for it. And I value my body. My son value we value our smell good, we value our skin and shit like that. So yeah, $13 for some body wash is an investment for my body, for my skin. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, my son was talking about that and that Dr. Bronas, he was saying something about that too. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't have it up in Target. Or I ain't see it in Target. But yeah, he was talking about that too. But we trying to, like I said, Doc Squad, it feel good on my skin. You know what I'm saying? And once I got out the shower, I was like, man, my skin feel a little soft. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I could deal with that. Then it's got, my wife, she picked the smell. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it came out nice. Smell good. Smell like a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Little grown man over here. You know what I'm saying? Doing my thing. But yeah, yeah. So Dr. Squatch, if you got a nigga in your life, some Dr. Squatch. It's word. I stamp it. I stamp it. But but yeah, yeah. So I came up here today to talk a little bit about I was on a power trip moment. You feel what I'm saying? So I had a whole spiel about power, but the way my book been coming along, I decided to incorporate the power moves with the financial shit. And that's why I come up with like what I'm finna say today. And I might be long winded today, I might be short winded, depends. Hey, I will get the calling early in the morning and shit. But yeah, I might be long winded, might be short winded, I don't know. But when I first started studying the 4-day laws of power, I was already doing some of the laws anyway before I picked up the book. And that was something I tell people all the time is that you practice this shit every day anyway. You just don't know you practicing, or and you want to be, ignorant to the fact that you do it. You know what I'm saying? So as I picked up the book and I studied and studied and studied, it says in the introduction of the book is that in the right person's hand is helpful. It's self-help, self-improvement, protection, all that good shit right there. In the wrong person's hands, it's the psychotic's Bible. It's the psychopath's Bible, my bad. Psychopath. The psychopath's Bible in the wrong hands. So I'm always, using my power for peace, for peace, for protection. I ain't in it for, control or no shit like that. I do what I do to protect me and mine. And a lot of people they do it for control. Like I said, in the wrong person's hands, it's a psychopath's Bible. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people want to use power for the wrong reasons. Now, power, both power and the dominate in the hold up, wait a minute, still hungover. Hold up. So, with both peace and chaos, both want dominance. Even with me being peaceful, and even with me practicing power for peace, I still want to be dominant. And if y'all been following my content, I speak that, and I talk that shit. I talk this shit. I talk this shit from the point of view of no fear. You know what I'm saying? I go to war and all that type of shit right there. So I do speak my piece, but it be in the dominant fashion. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with me talking powerful in a peaceful manner. Cause I am displaying my dominance. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with no man or no woman that does that. You know what I'm saying? We need people in the world that able to talk their shit in a peaceful manner for what's right. You know what I'm saying? Cause hell, y'all go to church and y'all listen to the pastor every motherfucker Sunday and he be trying to get over on y'all. You know, no offense to the religious people, but that's just how I look at shit. And y'all put so much power on that man right there. He's untouchable. But at the same motherfucker time, he always had to get you. Mm. It's pretty funny when you ain't donating in a while, they get to telling you how bad you is as a supporter, but then the minute you need some help, they tell you put the hands in the God. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm one of them individuals that I practice peace, but I'm also a dominating force. And there's nothing wrong with that. We need more men and women like that. Now, the problem with men and women like myself is motherfuckers don't like us. Motherfuckers don't like us. And the reason people don't like us is that we have standards. We set a bar high. And it ain't necessarily just the materialistic shit or whatever the case may be. It's our morals, it's our values. We put a lot of shit in high regards. we put a lot of shit in high regard. We value like what we value. And we have it up way high. You know what I'm saying? I'm not budging. That's my standards. They go for men and women. You know what I'm saying? And when you get high standards, people don't like that. People don't like that. And the fucked up part about that is, and I don't even like patting myself on the back. I don't like blowing my own motherfucking horn. But the truth of the matter is if I got high standards, man, I'm high value. If little mama got high standards, she high value. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a combination of how I spend my time, how I spend my energy, how I spend my money, how I spend my attention, and how disciplined I am with doing all that. That makes me high value. That makes a woman high value how she do the things she do. If she doing this shit in the right way, then she high value, and that's a dominating force that men and women don't like. They don't like it. See what these men and women talk about on the daily, they like investing in bullshit. They like investing in low value, low quality shit. And me, like I said, me writing this book and me looking at my life, I realized at one point in time, when I had got that heartbreak at 20, I turned to a real low value nigga. I was on some real low value nigga shit. And even though I had relationships that lasted years, they were with some toxic women. They were toxic. And because I was toxic. So I was getting what I was attracting at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was investing in low value women because I was at the low value point in my life. Not all the way around the board because I was working, I was hustling, I was rapping, I was getting money. You know what I'm saying? I was doing me. It's just when it came down to my relationships, I like toxic women. I like the attitudes. I like the neck rolling and all that type of shit right there because I was with the shit too. I was with all the shit. But I was at a low point. And once I was at this low point and it got easy for me, I was able to put this shit on autopilot. I got bored. It was like it wasn't no benefit of me being at the bottom no more when it came down to women. Even though I had, like I said, even though that was in relationships with women, they were toxic relationships. And I ain't mind them being toxic because I was toxic at the time. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I invested all my shit into toxic women. And I got what I got out of it. So once I got to the point where I was bored, it was fun. It wasn't fun no more. I said, shit, I need to change. And that's when my wife came along. And I said, and I might not should have said this over time. I said, man, I had shit a little better than my wife. I shouldn't have said this shit. I know I said this shit. But it's hard for me to sit there and lie. And my wife ain't no bad looking woman. But when I was dealing with these toxic ass women, just like we see on YouTube and social media every day, I was one of them niggas that would chase behind the ass and the titties and the face and shit like that. I was valuing the looks. I was valuing the potential to get some pussy. And yeah, the women that were better for me, they didn't look good. I can admit that. The women that were probably the best for me, and there was several of them in my life that actually was ready to be with me when I was at my lowest point, they didn't look good to me. They wasn't no good long for me in my early 20s. I'm like, that ain't no good fit for me. Even though this woman to do whatever I tell her to do. No problem. It wasn't no good fit for me because I'm shit. I'm with the shit. I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve it. I didn't build myself up to the point where I felt like I deserved a good woman in my life. I like toxic bullshit. So once I dealt with toxic bullshit for so long, I'm like, man, that shit bored. That shit got bored. That shit got bored. That shit was on autopilot. I could sit up there and cuss a motherfucker out and do all the type of shit I was doing. They wouldn't go nowhere. That shit got bored. I literally had to cut myself off of them bros and focused on myself, trying to get myself right. And that when my wife finally like, you know what, yeah, that nigga been shooting this shot at me for so motherfucking long. I give him an opportunity. I give him a chance. And like I always said, shit, I gave her a little Victoria's Secret for Valentine's Day, and we never separated. Never left. But that's what we see every day on motherfucking YouTube and social media. Is y'all complain about this? Y'all complain about shit y'all invest in on a daily. Y'all complain about shit y'all invest in on a daily. Both men and women. But like I said, I talk to the men because I'm a man. And I try to hold men accountable. But y'all talk bad about the same shit y'all invest in every day. Y'all talk bad about women that got all the bullshit going on every motherfucker day. Why? Why? Why do you invest all your time, energy, resources into the women that ain't shit? Why? Why? Cause the truth of the matter is, you just like a lot of motherfuckers that trying to get something for nothing. I done said this on several occasions. Like again, that's like y'all dealing with women like y'all dealing with crypto, with penny stocks. Y'all don't do enough research. Y'all just know I can get in for the cheap. And as I get in, I try to learn the shit and hope that motherfucker blow up. But by the time, you should have a 3, 5, 10 year forecast of whatever you trying to do. So when it come down to women, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say don't find out the body count and shit like that. But yeah, if a woman got 100 bodies and she only 25, you might need to look at this shit. I ain't gonna say turn her down, but at the same motherfucking time, that's on you. But at the same motherfucking time, you will invest your time and energy into that chick that got 100 bodies just because she look good. And it's a potential for you to have some sex. And don't let the sex be good. Then your ass want to lock her up. You want to invest. Just like a pump and dump crypto, You investing in some motherfucking shit and that shit pump up right fast and then get a nice little return on investment and that what you think that motherfucker finna keep on popping, keep on pumping and shit like that. And then that motherfucker dip. Now you feeling some type of motherfucker way. That motherfucker, all that little pump faking that motherfucker doing, you got, oh, that motherfucker gonna be the best thing possible. Oh, she gonna act right for me and shit like that. That thing, you know, that motherfucker start going back to what they were doing when you first met them. And then you get to crying and complaining. Then you get to crying and complaining. And then you be asking motherfuckers for advice. You be talking about how bad women are and shit like that. Like, nigga, you invested all your shit, all your capital into a female that be on Instagram all motherfucking day. That make thirst traps all motherfucking day. You invest in them type of women that twerking all motherfucking day, talking stupid, doing the most all motherfucking day. You're investing all your capital into them on the daily, just so you could complain about investing your capital. So that let me know y'all got a gambling problem. Y'all got a gambling problem. It's like the same shit when y'all play bets on these games, when y'all go to DraftKings or whatever site you go to, whatever the case may be, and you got the for show parlay and you place your money and the shit don't hit and you want to blame the site because you bet on a point spread, you bet on a parlay that this person gonna get so many rebounds or this motherfucker gonna make so many 3-pointers, this person gonna run so many yards. You betting on parlays because you try to come up quick. And then when you don't come up, you want to blame the site for you making the bet. We got gambling problems. And like I said, I can say the same thing to women about this power move. Y'all run from the motherfucker that's dominant. Y'all don't like the motherfucker that's dominant. You don't like the motherfucker that stands for shit. Nah, you like the problems. You like the niggas that can't get over with you except time to smash. He can't get over with you unless he gets some pussy. Unless it's guaranteed. That's the only way he can get over with you. It's guaranteed he getting some ass. And you can get him to come over your house then, but then if you don't want to go out or want to kick it or whatever, he ain't got no time to do that type of shit. But he can tell you everything you did in the whole process of the day. And saw every story on Instagram. And that type of nigga you investing in. And then get the crying and complain about niggas that ain't shit. But this is the nigga you investing in on the daily. Y'all not trying to get yourself motherfucker right. You're not trying to get yourself right for the value, the one that's worth something, because that's too much work for you. That too much work on men, that too much work on women to get themselves right for the good men and the good women, the one that got standards and morals and shit like that, the ones that standing on business. That's too hard of a task for you to do to get right for them. But you want the worst of the worst to get right for you. Make that make sense. It's easier for you to get yourself right, little mama, little daddy. It's easier for you to get yourself right to try to get something better than to try to get the worst thing to act right. That's how I know we have a gambling problem. We don't have an investment problem. We have a gambling problem. We want to get manipulated. We want to get scammed. We want to get schemed because we want something for nothing. Everybody wants something for nothing. A lot of people don't want to put in the work, the energy to get what they really want out of life. They want a shortcut. They want a shortcut to get to where they want to get to. They don't feel like the process is worth it. But they want the end results. Like, you gotta work. I can't give you the end results if you don't put no work in to get them. That go for the men and for the women. You want this good woman, but then all the women that's good women to y'all is too much. They do too much. They got too much education. They make too much money. They got too many standards and shit like that. And okay, so the alternative is what? To get the female that has no standards? And then do what with them? Expect her to act right. You wouldn't do that with a company. You wouldn't invest your money into a company. If you playing with them stocks right now, you wouldn't invest your money into no bullshit company expecting a good return on investment. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You ain't going to do it. If you're really serious about your money, you're not going to do it. You're not going to invest in no bullshit. So why, if you're not going to invest in no bullshit in real life, why is you spending all your time and money on bullshit women? Why? Why? Now, if that's your thing and you just want to fuck around with them, cool, whatever. Been there. But then to ask them to act right when you seeing that they with the shit, and then asking them to act right. Cause exactly, they low hanging fruit, queen. They low hanging fruit. It's easy to pick them motherfucker right off the tree when it's sitting right in your face. It's easy. Easy work. When it's right there in your face, you ain't got to do too much to get it. It's easy work. So you rather spend all your time getting easy women and then complain about the easy women don't want to act like wifey material. They don't want to cook or clean. They don't want to watch their kids. Whatever complaints y'all have about the women is because that's what y'all value. Y'all value the easy women. Y'all don't value the good women. Y'all value the easy ones. Y'all value the ones that just look good and probably got a lot of adult things in their phone. Them the ones y'all value. The ones that ain't got no problem twerking or popping their titties and shit like that. Them the ones y'all got. Them the ones y'all investing all y'all time in. And them the ones y'all want to act right. I get up with this motherfucker and I would tell y'all from time like, man, I'm looking at all the toxic women. I'm not trying. I invest my time in them. When I'm on you Instagram and I'm scrolling. That's it. I'm scrolling. I might hit a like, hit a heart, hit a heart, hit a heart. Then after so long we're looking, I go to X, do the same thing, hit a heart, hit a heart, hit a heart. Go to TikTok, hit a heart. Yeah, I'm a man. I'm a look at it. I ain't no fool. I ain't no damn fool. I ain't finna sit there and say I'm above a nigga saying I ain't looking. I tell you, I look at what I look at. I ain't above it. Nowhere near it. But I don't hit they DMs. I'm not trying to flat them out. I'm not trying to do shit. Even if I was single in the way y'all say easy for women to give it up on the daily, even if I was single right now, I still, you're not gonna catch me flying no chick out. You're not gonna catch me flying no chick out. You're not gonna catch me thirsting all in a chick DM trying to get up with them and shit like that. No. I ain't finna be blowing their phone up, texting them all the motherfucker they trying to see what they know. I'm not finna do all that dumb ass shit. I'm not finna do all that dumb ass shit. Cause if she toxic, if she low value, she low value for a reason. If she value herself like that low, I'm not finna put up on no pedestal. Shit, she is what she is. Who am I to make her change? She is what she is. Who am I to make her change? That's why I always say I don't tell women to change. I don't have time. Like, what the fuck? They ain't gonna do nothing for me to tell women to stop being women. Shit, if she don't have no respect for herself, I ain't got no respect for her either. But I respect the shit out of her as long as she give me what I want. That's common sense. That's common motherfucking sense. It's beneficial. And the minute her low value ass stop being beneficial, we part ways. She could put on the show, talk crazy about a nigga and all that type of shit. And I be like, did nobody tell your head to stay either, did it? Did nobody tell you to give me all your goodies for little or nothing? And I'm gonna take all your little goodies for little or nothing. And then when you don't get what you want, then you wanna act the fucking fool. And I'm like, yo, dumb ass sat there and dealt with that shit. Well, you thought I finna pedestalize your ass? You thought I finna put a crown on your motherfucking head when you just giving away pussy? And you expect for me to value how what how do I do that? How do I do that when you willingly doing all the fuck shit? How do I value you? How do I value you? I'm gonna take whatever you gonna give me, and I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Whatever it is you give me, if you don't give me no pussy, you tell like I done had females, I ain't give you no ass. Okay, but I give you some money. I take it. I can't give you no ass, all right. But I bring you some plates. Shit, I take it. I take it. I can't give you no pussy, all right, but I can give you some game on how to get shot over. Take it. Take it. But I'm not finna put on. I'm like, oh, I'm not finna look at these low value women and say, oh, I found the gold, man. This motherfucker might be the one. I might need to marry this motherfucker. No, that's silly. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. And y'all nigga argue over females that ain't shit all motherfucking day and tell them to act right. Like, what the fuck? And like I say with females, y'all ain't no better because y'all be arguing with niggas that ain't shit. And expect them to act right when you keep on picking ain't shit niggas. Better your motherfucking self. If you start respecting your motherfucking self, you gonna get what the fuck you want in return. If you feel like you ain't shit, you gonna get ain't shit returns. Duh. Idiot. Idiot. Like I said, when I was on that low value, when I was in my 20s and just in toxic relationship, it was what it was. Yeah, that's my bitch. Oh, your bitch might be fucking off, and I'm fucking off too. Shit, she ain't gonna tell me she fucking off. I, I tell her I tell her I'm fucking off just to be joking. I say, yeah, I'm fucking that bitch. I be saying telling the whole motherfucking truth and laughing at the same motherfucking time. But she ain't gonna never admit she fucking off. Okay. Then I find out you fucking off. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, now I been know she was fucking off. I been know she with shit. What the fuck? I knew what I was dealing with when I started dealing with she with shit. I didn't care. Yeah, that's my bitch, but I ain't care. Like shit. Yeah, y'all gonna say that's my girlfriend. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, we was together. Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Yeah. She with the shit. I know it. I with the shit too. I didn't care. I was low value. See, a lot of you niggas want to be high value niggas with low value mentalities and wanting women to act right. That's all you want. You want, like I said, y'all go off the vibes because if she don't look good and if there's no potential to have sex, you damn near don't want to talk to her. That's first and foremost. And again, attraction is part of the shit. Yeah, you want to be attracted to somebody. I give you that. But then after you get the bad chick, there with the gawk, you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's what you want. You get that, and then you be like, the bitch don't cook, the bitch don't clean. I'm like, nigga, you knew that the first time you went over to her spot when you saw roaches riding around on doom buggies and the rats playing poker in the corner. You saw that shit when you first went over a motherfucking house, and then you get mad because she don't want to clean up. But when you fucked her in the dirty house. fuck? What the fuck? Y'all be falling for the dumbest. Y'all get mad at the power play of deception. Y'all get mad when females be deceiving y'all. Y'all get mad because y'all go off of dumb shit. Y'all go off the looks in the box. That's all y'all care about. And then when y'all want the other shit to come in, the loyalty and the character and all that type of shit, when you want that shit to come in and that shit nowhere to be found. Now you mad at her. Why you mad at the Why is you mad at a motherfucker you knew with shit? Why why are you angry at somebody that you knew with the shit? Why are you angry at them? You already knew they were capable of doing, and you mad at them for doing what they been doing. You see the shit day in day out, and you still fuck with them after you know she with the shit. It's my turn to get fucked up, and she gonna act right for me. Alright, cool. And then get with her, and she might act right for a month or two. But then she gonna go back to what she was doing once y'all got comfortable, once y'all done exchanged bodily fluid so many times. And once she done let that good fart around you the first time, to let you know y'all comfortable. When she finally let that good laugh fart out around you or that good burp, they real revenge of the nerves booger burp. When she finally let that motherfucker out, let you know she comfortable around you and shit. Then you like, oh, okay, that's my boo thing. I love her. I love her. And then she won't he go home. And this motherfucker making Roman noodles and hot dogs every day. Can't clean shit. You can't do shit. And you mad at her when it's like, nigga, you knew she was with the shit when you first met her. And you mad at her because she still with the shit. You mad at her because she still with the shit. Why? Why? Why you mad at somebody that you do it with the shit? Why you invest so much time and energy? It was somebody that's with the shit. Why? Why did you and expect a good return on investment? We have a gambling problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a gambling problem. And they put it like every time they show a casino or a gambling site on TV, if you pay attention at the bottom, if you got a gambling problem, call this number. They give y'all the number to call for y'all gambling problems. Y'all got problems. And then complain when you lose. Oh, it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. Oh, I want to gamble. I don't want to pay. It's a bad deal. Okay, cool. But I still want some pussy. I wish you go roll the dice, motherfucker. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. They terrible. They hurt my feelings and all that type of shit. All right, cool, bag up. I still want some pussy. Roll the dice. Place your bitch. Roll the dice. Go ahead. Go what you know. Cause you want some pussy. So you gonna roll the dice, roll the dice. You might come up seven per roll. Shit, you better get your money up out the ground and get to stepping. Cause you gonna sit there and keep rolling, motherfucker. And you might get on the little street. You might get on the little street. Seven, bam, 11, 10 or 4. There you go. You might come up a little, you might go on a little street and you're breaking the house. You're coming up. You're coming up big. And then it's just, you start losing. You set the table too low, man. Now them sevens turn to twos and 12s on the first row, and you still rolling the dice, and you up. You up. Why the fuck you ain't leave? You up. Why you still rolling the dice, nigga? You up. You got what you wanted. Why you ain't leave? You got the female you said you wanted. You got her to do what the fuck you want her to do. You actually gambled and you hit. You actually went and got something that was low value. You didn't have to invest in a lot. You didn't have to do too much. And she doing everything that you want. She checking off all them motherfucking boxes. She giving you everything you say you need in a relationship that you want from a good woman. She giving you all that type of shit. So why you sit at the table? Why are you still rolling the dice if you got what you want? Because you're greedy. Because you're greedy. You up. You got what you want. You up. Why you still rolling? Why you still placing bets when you got what you want? When you got what you came there for, why you still placing bets? Because you're greedy. Yeah, I got it, but maybe I can get something better. And you still rolling the dice. You're still rolling the dice. And now you're losing. You're losing. This is where all the little arguments and the disagreements come in play. The little bag and forth spats and shit like that. And you still rolling the dice and you're losing because you up. You got what you want. You got the woman you want already over here, and she checking off a lot of the boxes that you said you need in the relationship that you need from a woman, but you still rolling the fucking dice. And you're losing with what you already got. And you're losing, and you're losing, and you still rolling because you're trying to come up again. Now, your winnings done disappeared. Now the chick that you had that checked out most of the boxes that were doing a lot of the shit you said you wanted a woman to do in a relationship with you, she slowly but surely walking out the motherfucking door. Cause you still rolling dice. You still gambling. And now Shawty gone. She out your life. With the kids, without the kid, whatever the situation may be. She gone. And you rolling the dice. And now you mad at the casino. Now you mad at the game. Now you mad at the market. Because now the chick you had is gone. Because you wanted a better chick. Even though the chick you had did everything you wanted the chick to do. And now you lose her. You didn't come up. And now you're complaining about what? What's the complaint about? Tell me. I'm waiting to know who at fault. Who at fault? Your chick that you wanted came into your motherfucking life and did the shit you wanted her to do to make your relationship complete, and you still rolling the dice. You still rolling the motherfucking dice, trying to come up on a better looking chick, a better acting chick, or whatever the case may be. And while you currently sitting at the table, you currently playing roulette, you currently hitting the motherfucking slot machine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all currently playing all these bullshit ass games. Shawty that you had in your pocket, slowly but surely going away. And then you lose her, and you lose all your other capital. You lose a woman that you got, and you lose all your other capital, chase them hand another chick trying to get a better woman, and then you complain to who? The women ain't acting right. The women ain't acting right. So it's their fault that you're gambling. It's their fault that you're gambling. Right. And like I say, a lot of shit I say, I could flip the genders around and I can sit there and say the same thing to women. Like, you got the nigga you said you wanted. and you still playing. And I done said this shit about my mom-in-law. Had the nigga she said she wanted and was still playing. Had the nigga she said she wanted, the good nigga she said she wanted, that did all the shit she said she wanted him to do, had him in the pocket, kept playing. Kept playing. And then complained when the nigga asked her to act right. Complained that the nigga, the good nigga, the one she wanted, complained when he asked her to act right. And Queen, if you still watching, you done heard me. You heard me cuss at my mom-in-law. I talk stupid at that lady. That's my mother-in-law, and I respect her for bringing my wife into the world. I love her for all that type of shit. But you ain't finna play them type of games around a nigga like me and expect me not to call that shit out. I done talk crazy to that lady. 20 plus years. I have no filter when it comes to her because she low value. Love her to death. Low value. Low value. Love her to death. Low value. Had the nigga you wanted, met the majority of the boxes, and you kept gambling. So I could easily switch the genders around in my conversation and go and apply to both genders. And I say this all the motherfucking time. Both men and women do the same shit. Men and women do the same shit. I say that all the motherfucking time. All the time. Men and women do the exact same shit. Exact same shit. We got a gambling problem. We don't want to invest. We want to gamble. Why you think motherfuckers, when they get out of work and they got a couple of dollars in their motherfucking pocket, they go to the gas station and go buy scratch-offs? It never fails. I can go to any corner store, any gas station that sell tickets. I guarantee I see the parking lot full of tickets. Now, depending on what gas station I go to. If it's one of them big, nice gas stations that's in one of the good parts of Memphis and shit like that, I don't see it. But it's like the hood and all that type of shit, corner store and shit like that, I guarantee you see parking lot full of scratch-offs. I guarantee it. Parking lot full of scratch-offs. $1, $2, $5, $10. Niggas will go scratch them bitches off. And then get mad when they don't hit. Like, all right, cool. You spent $1. You had $1 to spend, you spend it. What you trying to spend $1 to come up on 1,000? Okay, cool. Do it happen? Yeah, sure, shit. I know motherfucker done hit our $1 scratch off. I know motherfucker done hit off a $5 scratch off. I seen it. So yeah, it happened. Shit, it happens. Do it happen at the rate you want to happen? And no, you ain't finna hit 500 every time you scratch that bitch off. You might get a free ticket and then get the free ticket and you don't win shit. Yeah, you ain't spend nothing but $1. What you expected? Like I said, a lot of niggas be looking at some of these low value shit like Bitcoin. And maybe I put in early when, they young and dumb and shit like that. And hopefully over time, 5, 10 years, that little broad, she blow up to be some major. Yeah, it happens. I ain't saying it don't happen, but the majority of the time, it don't happen. It don't happen. A lot of businesses you start, you invest money and shit into these businesses and shit like that, and the motherfucker down in the year. This shit happens. Can you be successful? Yeah, but you need the right product, get the right motherfucking time, be able to strike gold and all that type of shit right there. You gotta be consistent. It takes a lot to run a fucking business. A lot of them fail in the first 6 months. You want something for nothing. You want something for nothing. And you're determined to get something for nothing. And get mad when you can't get something for nothing. And who got the power? Who got the power in the dynamic? Either is you or the low value men and women y'all chase behind. Who got the power? You or the ones you complain about? Who got the power? If that's the case, it's the low value motherfuckers y'all talk about every day that got the power. The deceiver, the connivers, the scammers, the schemers, the IG twerkers and all that. They got all the motherfucking power. They got all the motherfucking power. Cause y'all investing off vibes. Y'all investing off looks and the potential of sex. That's it. They got all the motherfucking power. And y'all give it to them freely. Freely. And complain when they don't act right. Instead of changing who the fuck you are, bettering yourself, and in whatever way possible, instead of gambling your capital away, become a better investor. Become better with your power. Become more dominant with your power. Set standards, set goals, set values, set more. Set that shit high. Set that shit high. If that's what you really want is the long-term investments, you really want that long-term committed relationship, you want that marriage that people say there's no benefit in. Yeah, it's no benefit when you kind of fucking around with fuck boys and fuck girls. Ain't no benefit in that shit when you fucking around with low value individuals. No, there's no benefit in it. But if you find the right motherfucker that's on your level, that's moving how you moving and thinking how you thinking and want the same shit you want out of life and shit like that, invest. Invest. Take the time, the energy, the money, invest in that person that's moving like you move. And you will get the results you want. When you are moving with low value motherfuckers, you're a low value motherfucker. You can't expect to eat filet mignons when you're investing in bologna. Well, fuck a filet mignon. I like ribeyes. Fuck a filet mignon. I like ribeyes. But you can't sit up there and say you want a ribeye when all you eating is bologna. All you want is bologna. All you want is processed meat. All you want is bullshit. And complain about you eating bullshit all the motherfucking time. But I can't get you to go spend no money on the good shit because you don't want to spend the money. You don't want to spend the capital on the good shit. But complain about the bullshit. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're bullshitting. We got a gambling problem. Men and women got a gambling problem. Complain about you can't get what you really want, but you put money into the shit that you don't want. And complain about you losing capital. I wasted my time. I wasted my energy. I wasted my money. I wasted so much shit, but you knew that was a bad play when you started fucking with that individual in the first place. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for who? I feel sorry for none. When you move in the way you move, I feel sorry for none. I laugh. I enjoy the comedy, I enjoy the horror, I enjoy the drama that I see on social media every day. I'm very entertained about you females and you niggas that be crashing out over something that's so simple as change who the fuck you are to get the better results. Duh. Duh. You can't sit up here and complain that every nigga you come across is a fuck nigga. Like, well, what's the common denominator? Your ass. You the common denominator. Every man you come across treat you the same motherfucker way. It's your ass. I can understand one, maybe two, but 10? You know, I ain't gonna sit there and say 10 men that conspired against you and I'll treat you like shit. Oh no. You just a shitty ass woman. You just a shitty ass woman. And the same thing with the guys. Like, nigga, I can understand one, two females treating you bad. But 10? The last 10 relationship when you was in, all 10 of them treated you bad. Nigga, that's you. That ain't them, that's you. I don't feel sorry for you. Change how you look at shit. Change how you move. You'll get better results. Anyway, I'm just gonna say all this to say this. If you recognize you doing something stupid, stop doing something stupid. That's first and foremost. If you recognize you finna make a bad play, stop the play. When y'all sit up and say being in a relationship is not beneficial, again, what are you looking for in a relationship that's beneficial? What do you want as a man? What do you want as a woman that's gonna make your life complete from your partner? Whether you like whatever, you know what I'm saying? What do you need from your man? What do you need from your woman to make your shit better? Then once you find that man, find that woman that got what you need, invest. Don't gamble. Because like I said, you run away from the good motherfuckers because it requires too much to be with a good motherfucker. But then you would invest in the bad motherfuckers and complain about them being bad. My advice, change who the fuck you are. If you want to be with a good man, good woman, change who the fuck you are. Better your motherfucking self. Better your circle. Do what you can do to better your motherfucking self inside and out so you can get the nigga or the female you want that's better. You want the better cut of steak. You want the better experience. You want the better ambiance. You gonna have to better yourself. Or keep going to these ranky dank hole in the wall restaurants, looking for a grade A ribeye, and keep getting bullshit. Keep getting them Dollar Tree steaks that's overpriced. That gonna fuck you up. Keep going to the fast food restaurants, complaining about I want a gourmet this, but you keep going to McDonald's. Keep complaining. Keep going that direction. Keep spending your capital. Keep spending all your shit on bullshit, and complain about the bullshit you're paying for. Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. I just say better yourself. Yeah, better yourself. I can't tell the product the better they sell. The product is what they is. Either you gonna buy it or you ain't. You want better products? Get yourself together to go buy better products. Good shit ain't cheap. Good shit ain't cheap. Good shit is hard to find. Good shit is rare. You want good shit? Put yourself in a better situation. Anyway, I got a little bit more coffee. Man, what? Okay. What's my uh living situation looking like? Flip the camera around. Oh, that was old. I'm in for old boy, that's my living situation. I'm in a 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house in the hood. Yeah. I have no pictures on the wall. I have no decorations, none of that type of shit. But I got what I got. I got a closet full of shoes. I got TVs everywhere. I got all shit, a lot of shit. So yeah, I ain't never been a rich nigga. I just know how to invest my money. I'm simple at its best. I know how to invest my money. That's why I got the shit I really want in my house. I don't need all the gadgets and gadgets that everybody need to survive. I'm straight with what I got. I'm straight with what I got. If somebody that know me know that I'm straight with what I got. I don't complain about shit. I'm good. I live comfortable. Got a good wife, kids, all that type of shit. I'm straight. I'm straight. And I'm in the hood. Oh, what this say? Man, stop. Just go down to Circle K and find a piece. Find a piece of wood. Then what? Well, when? Um, I guess, buddy, where I'm going with what? My conversation? Bruh, I speak it to me. If you really want to know, bruh, I talk to dudes. I talk to men. I tell men to better they motherfucker self. I don't sit here and bash women. If that's what you looking for, me to just sit up here and talk stupid about women. Um, the one thing I can tell you, bro, is like I'm not a fool. I know it's bad women in the world. Is there every woman I come across bad? No, but I know it's some fuck women in the world, bro. Well, see what y'all do. Y'all live in fear of women because you scared of fixing yourself. You don't want to fix yourself. So every woman you come across is a terrible woman because you're a mediocre ass nigga. I'm just saying. That's really what that shit is, bro. Can you stop being mediocre? Yeah, you can stop being mediocre if you want to stop being mediocre. But every woman you come across ain't no bad woman. Cause if you been around women, you know every woman ain't no bad woman. So yeah. So yeah, I come over. I talk to men like this. The real conversation that niggas that men don't want to have with men. What I be trying to tell niggas is like, bro, if you want to go around and try to get out of the box, you can. I done said that on several occasions. Go for what you know, my guy. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you if that's what you want to do. Is go around and try to stick your dick into a million female. Have at it. Enjoy yourself. I ain't gonna never say you wrong. But I'm not finna sit up here and tell women to stop acting like women just so you can have more opportunity to get more pussy. If you can good at getting pussy, go. You ain't gotta tell women stop acting like women if you good at getting women. That's just my common sense. That's just my common sense. Whoever, saying the little dumb ass shit is like, I can't tell a woman to stop being a woman to help you get a piece of pussy. No, if you're good at getting women, go get you some pussy. But if you ain't good at getting women, like, bruh, that's on you. That's on you. You can't get good quality women, that's on you. You stuck getting low ball ass women, that's on you. That's on you. That ain't on them, that's on you. I can't tell a woman to act better for you just so you can dump them after you get some pussy. And then talk about ain't no good women out there. But you want women to stop acting an ass with you so they could be good women, and then you fuck them and leave them. Then say ain't no good women. I ain't on that type of time. I ain't on that type of time. I ain't nothing wrong with it. Go ahead. Ain't nothing wrong with chasing pussy. Go have at it. But what are you chasing? Are you chasing or are you choosing? Are you chasing or are you choosing? It's a difference. I ain't never say it was wrong. I ain't never say chase a pussy was wrong. Have at it. But you ain't doing no more chasing the bottom of the barrel bitches. That's it. That's it. You're not going after the ones that's worth a damn. You're going after the bottom of the barrels. And then complain that they bottom of the barrel. Cause the one that you really want, you can't go get. You know you can't get it. And the first thing you say is I ain't got no bread to go get her, bruh. You ain't gotta be rich to go get no woman that's worth anything. You ain't gotta be 6 feet to get a woman that's worth anything, bruh. You just gotta be a real nigga. You gotta stand for something. Bruh, again. Chase ass. Go. Do that. No complaints here. You will never hear me complain about niggas chasing ass. If you can get ass. I would never tell a nigga not to go chase no ass. If that's your plan, if that's your plan, it's just to go rack up bodies, go rack up the bodies. Go ahead. No complaints. I got a couple of bodies on my belt. Go have at it. What I'm saying is, while you chasing bodies, you gonna come across a good woman. And you gonna do it like the rest of them motherfuckers. And then you gonna complain that there's no good women, but you gonna have one and you gonna treat her like shit. You gonna find one while you chasing ass that gonna do a lot of shit you want a woman to do, and you gonna dump her after you get the pussy, and she was a good woman, you gonna fuck her over, leave her, put her back in the streets, and then get back on this motherfucker complaining about there ain't no good women. And who am I supposed to feel sorry for if you have one in your possession and you just do her like shit? How do I feel sorry for you? How can I? Why would I? When you gonna sit up here and complain when you had one? Why would I help? Why would I feel sorry for you? I wouldn't. Ah, I don't know what you talking about on that one, my guy. I don't know what you talking about on that one, my guy. A motherfucker never put no skin on my head. You live them Al Green fantasy getting grist on you, my guy. Not over here. Not over here. See, that's y'all problem. Y'all be scared to talk around with women. Y'all be scared. Hold up. Oh. Somebody just text me. Oh, Queen, oh shit. I'm gonna check that out, Queen. I just saw your text, Queen. I'm gonna check that out when I get through talking shit. But yeah, old boy, what's his name? Ricky? Oh yeah, whatever your name is. Yeah. Over here, bro, we talk shit all motherfucking day. We don't duck skillets over here, my guy. We don't duck skillets. We don't watch our mouth over here, bro. We say what the fuck we want to say over here. We say what we want to say over here. We talk shit over here. Me and my son talk shit. Ain't no mind your mouth over here. Ain't no, oh, I'm scared you gonna walk out on me type shit over here. No, no. A motherfucker mad at me because I made her Queen. My wife was mad at me this weekend because I told her to give me $20 because we was in Target. And she go down the hairstyle, the hair products and shit like that. And I'm right behind. I'm like, hey, I ain't coming this motherfucker buying you shit. I came in buying shit I need. You put it, whatever you put in the bag, you go pay for it. And quit. It's a dumb ass. I pay for it, I bet. Say less, cause I ain't paying for shit. I'm on my petty shit Saturday. I'm on my petty shit Saturday. She pick up some shit. We get up to the register. Old boy scanning and shit like that. I said, hey man, what my $20 is? What my $20 is? She trying to like, gosh, boy, shut up. I'm like, no. Before Buddy got through the ring, I said, hey, bro, hey, I said, whatever feminine products for her hair that you done wrong, I said, take that shit off. Cause I ain't paying for that shit till she give me my $20. Now it was just a simple fact. I'm petty right about now. I said, she ain't gave me my $20 on ring that shit up. He was looking at us like, for real? She was like, go on, ring that shit up. Wrong, ring it up. I said, all right. I said, son, I'm walking out, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit past security. I'm talking cash out there. You gonna get my motherfucking money. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you said. We go all the way in the parlor, I get in the car. She hurry up, go in her clutch. Here, nigga, get the $20. I said, all right, that's all I, because I told your ass I wasn't buying no hair products. I told your ass I wasn't paying for no hair products. I told you when we walked in this motherfucking Target, I'm not buying no hair products. If you got enough hair products at the motherfucking house now, I ain't buying no hair product. And sure as she stinks, she go down to her product there and pick up um another brush. I said, you got one of them damn detangler brush at the motherfucking house. Pick up some motherfucking flaxseed oil. I said, you got this shit at the motherfucking house. Pick up some like you got all this shit at the motherfucking house. Why the fuck I'm buying some more of this shit when you got this shit at the motherfucking house? And then gonna sit up there and try to sneak it in and make it all funny. Nah, you give me my motherfucker $200. Then Sunday morning, Queen. This is the funny part. Then Sunday morning, we wake up. I asked her, I said, you gonna cook breakfast? I ain't gonna make you shit. I'm like, whoa, what for happened? She's like, you so petty about them $20. I was like, all right. So we ain't argue, but she expressed no motherfucker self. And I'm like, so is you mad that I showed my ass in Target? I said, cause that ain't the first time I showed my ass in public. You know that. That ain't the first time I done showed my motherfucking ass. Cause at the same motherfucking time, I said I showed my ass at the motherfucking Target one before up in Starbucks. I showed my ass. I said, you ain't had a problem me showing my ass in Starbucks. Now you got a problem me showing my ass in the register. I said, okay, that's null and void. Then I said, what is it? The $20? I said, oh, you the same motherfucker that if I say let me hold $20, let me hold some, oh, you gonna pay me my motherfucker money back. All right, bet. I'm paying your motherfucking money back. You know what I'm saying? Just not too long ago, I told her, you know what I'm saying, hey man, I'm fucked up right now. Gone by my weed for me right now till I get straight. Oh, you gonna get my money back? All right, I'm gonna get your money back. I'm fucked up right now. I ain't got nothing to get what I want. Gonna pay for it. I get your money back when I get straight. You gonna pay my money? I pay your money back. I said, you the same motherfucker that do shit like that, but I tell you, give my motherfucker $20. It's a motherfucker problem. I said, so that's no other void too. I said, what else? I said, what else? What you mad about? I said, oh, you just mad because I asked you for my $20. Yeah. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. I got out of the motherfucking bed, made me a cup of coffee. I helped my son. He had just got a bed frame. I was in there with him, helping to put his bed frame together. And this thing I know here cutting the stove all this shit like that. And I'm like, so what, you finna cook? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay, we're gonna go cook. oh, 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 oh. Man. Oh my God. Yeah, motherfucker talk about I'm ducking skinny. Oh, motherfucker talking about I better be quiet before I catch a skillet. I put the skillet in the motherfucker head and tell her to swing. I'm not built like you puss ass niggas. I'm not built like y'all shake ass nigga. I'll give her the skillet. Swing, motherfucker. Shit. You better knock me out when you swing too. Cause if you don't knock me out, it's a whole lot of motherfucker problem. Come behind you swinging. Oh, 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 man. Oh, but anyway, I'm gonna check your text out, Queen. I'm gonna text you back, or I'm gonna call you, whatever. And but yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. Old boy just made me fun, made me laugh today. That was the funny shit. Talk about duck and skinny. I give him the skinny, the pot, the pan. I give him the whole kitchen and the sink. Go ahead, swing, motherfucker, shit. Go ahead, go for what you know, damn it. You better hope it work. Anyway, oh, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like, share, subscribe. Help brother out. Let me get to where I'm trying to get 1,300 by the end of the year. Help me get monetized. The book is on the way. I'll get over with y'all later.